Based on the authority bestowed on me as the Statistician General of the Federation and indeed the Chief Executive of the National Bureau of Statistics, that the nation's economy grew by 4.03% during the third quarter of 2021, which is considered by us as a tremendous improvement over what was recorded.
That was the Statistician General of the Federation, Dr. Simon Harry, formally declaring the state of the nation's economy. He said the Statistics Code of Practice requires the Bureau to release to the general public statistical information timely and in line with the data release calendar. Harry added that the case of the gross domestic product is at least 45 days after the expiration of the quarter. He reiterated the determination of the Cycle Office to ensure timeliness in the release of all relevant statistical information. The nation's Statistician General said the 2021 gross domestic product (GDP) measures the performance of the economy within a given period of time.
Why it is an improvement? Because you might be looking at the 5.01% as being higher than 4.03%, but when you look at the base effect, you discover that the margin between the two, certainly that of the third quarter, is a higher figure compared to the 5.01% as released for the second quarter of the year.
Dr. Simon Harry further gave a sectoral breakdown of the economy from agriculture.
On the broad sectoral performance, agriculture grew by 1.22% during the third quarter of this year in real terms, which is lower than the third quarter of 2020 that recorded 1.39%. Wholesale and retail trade continued to show strong performance over the 2020 when trading activities were largely restricted due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, there has been an improvement in electricity generation and distribution during the third quarter of the year, as well as financial services.
On manufacturing, the Statistician General explained.
The preceding quarter of quarter 2 stood at 39.12 trillion naira, and in terms of real GDP, this shows the volume of economic activities that the third quarter recorded 18.54 trillion naira, higher by 712.57 billion naira than 17.82 trillion recorded during the third quarter of 2020.
He also gave a report on the oil and the non-oil sectors alongside transportation.
In terms of the oil performance, an average daily oil production of 1.57 million barrels per day was recorded during the third quarter of 2021. This shows a lower volume compared to what was recorded in quarter 3 of 2020, which was 1.67% million barrels per day. Growth in rail transportation was occasioned by passengers' choices to use train as an alternative to road. Similarly, air travel has increased with the easing of travel restrictions both domestically and internationally.
He added that the improvement being seen in the output growth over the last 4 quarters depicts a steady progress made in stemming the COVID-19 pandemic and the associated negative impact on livelihood, well-being, and the economy. This is Roland Longs.